Hi, hello. Welcome again to Ruku Jo Presents, a channel of education and learning English as a foreign language in Indonesian schools. Please stay tuned until the end of this video in order to avoid misleading or misunderstanding. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share to let other people know and understand English as well.
Well, genius learners, in this video, we're gonna be talking about procedure text. We are gonna start by defining the meaning of procedure text. Then we are going to see the purpose of learning the procedure text. The structure of procedure text will be the next to be discussed. We will see the language feature of the procedure text. And to make it clear, we will see the different types of procedure text. And not to misunderstand, we are going to see sample title of each type of procedure text. Some wise words about procedure will end up this presentation then. Genius learners, then let's start with the first one. What is a procedure text? A procedure text is a type of writing that provides step-by-step instructions for performing a specific task or making something. It is also sometimes called a how-to text or a process text. Procedure texts are designed to guide the reader through a series of actions, using clear and concise language, so that they can successfully complete the task or make the object without any confusion or errors. They typically include a title or heading, introduction, list of materials or tools needed, step-by-step instructions, use of imperatives, time expressions, conjunctions, and an explanation of the expected results. Procedure texts are commonly found in manuals, cookbooks, and other instructional materials. Genius learners, then the question is, why do we talk about procedure text? What is the social function? Why is it important to talk about procedure text? The communicative purpose of a procedure text is to provide clear and concise instructions for performing a specific task or making something. The goal of a procedure text is to guide the reader through a step-by-step process so that they can successfully complete the task or make the object without any confusion or errors. The language used in a procedure text is often direct, straightforward, and uses imperative sentences to give clear commands. By following a procedure text, the reader is able to accomplish the task or make the object in an efficient and effective manner. We then move on to see the structure of procedure text. The generic structure of a procedure text typically consists of three main parts. 1. Goal, aim, purpose. This is the first part of a procedure text, and it provides an introduction to the text, stating the goal or aim of the task to be completed or the item to be made. This is usually a simple statement or question that explains what the procedure is for, and what the end result will be. 2. Materials, ingredients, tools. The second part of a procedure text lists the materials, tools, or ingredients needed to complete the task. This part is important as it ensures that the reader has all the necessary items before starting the procedure. 3. Steps, methods, instructions. This is the main body of the procedure text, and it provides step-by-step instructions for completing the task. The steps should be clear, concise, and easy to follow, using simple and direct language, and often include visual aids like diagrams or pictures. Well, genius learners, afterwards we are going to see the language feature of the procedure text. The language features of a procedure text include: 1. Use of imperative verbs. Procedure texts commonly use imperative verbs to give direct commands, such as add, mix, or stir. These verbs are important because they clearly communicate the action that the reader needs to take. 2. Time connectives. Procedure texts often use time connectives, such as first, then, next, and finally, to indicate the order of the steps. These words help to organize the instructions and make them easier to follow. 3. Simple present tense. Procedure texts use simple present tense to describe actions and events that are happening in the present. This tense is used to give instructions that are timeless and can be used repeatedly. 4. Use of technical vocabulary. Procedure texts may use technical vocabulary to describe tools, equipment, or ingredients. It is important for the writer to define any technical terms used in the text to ensure the reader understands the instructions. 5. Use of sequencing words. Procedure texts may use sequencing words, such as firstly, secondly, thirdly, and lastly, to give instructions in a logical order. These words help the reader to understand the sequence of steps that need to be taken. 6. Use of active voice. Procedure texts use active voice to make the instructions more concise and easier to follow. Active voice places the emphasis on the person or thing performing the action, rather than the action itself. 7. Use of abbreviations and symbols. Procedure texts may use abbreviations and symbols to simplify the instructions, especially for tasks that require repetitive actions. For example, a recipe may use the abbreviation T, S, P for teaspoon, or a technical manual may use symbols to represent buttons on a machine. To make it clear, we are then going to see some different types of procedure text. Procedure texts can be categorized into several types, including 1. Cooking and baking procedures. These types of procedures describe how to prepare food or bake desserts, including recipes, ingredient lists, and step-by-step instructions. 2. Home maintenance procedures. These procedures explain how to perform tasks such as cleaning, organizing, and repairing things around the home. 3. DIY procedures. These procedures provide instructions on how to make or build something, such as furniture or a birdhouse. 4. Personal care procedures. These procedures provide instructions on how to perform tasks such as hairstyling, makeup application, or self-care practices. 5. Technical procedures. These procedures explain how to operate or use a product or device, such as a computer, smartphone, or other technology. 6. Sports and recreational procedures. These procedures explain how to perform a specific activity, such as playing a sport, hiking, or camping. 7. Safety procedures. These procedures provide instructions on how to perform tasks safely, such as how to properly use tools, how to evacuate a building in an emergency, or how to perform CPR. 8. Travel procedures. These procedures describe how to plan and execute a trip, including itinerary planning, booking travel arrangements, and packing for a trip. In addition to the types of procedure the XT, here are some sample titles of procedure text. 1. Cooking and baking procedures. How to bake the perfect chocolate chip cookies. 2. Home maintenance procedures. The beginner's guide to painting a room. 3. DIY procedures. The ultimate guide to creating a palette garden. 4. Personal care procedures. How to create beachy waves for your hair. 5. Technical procedures. How to set up a new smartphone. 6. Sports and recreational procedures. How to hit a perfect tennis serve. 7. Safety procedures. How to use a fire extinguisher. 8. Travel procedures. How to plan the perfect road trip. Well, genius, brilliant learners, to end up this lesson about procedure text, the wise man said, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." This saying reminds us that even complex procedures can be broken down into smaller, more manageable steps. That's the end for today, and see you in the next video. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button below and leave me any comment or question for improvement.